I'm Ellen Gould. I am the mother of 8 children, 4 of which have type 1 diabetes, and they are all patients of Dr. Russell.
My name is Sarah Gould, and I have been one of Dr. Russell's patients for 6 years.
Hello, I'm Oliver Gould. I have been a patient for Dr. Russell for 5 years.
My name is Cindy Liebarger. I'm a nurse practitioner, and I have been lucky enough to work with Dr. Russell for 17 years.
I'm Eric Patel. I've known Dr. Russell for 12 years, first as a patient and now as a diabetes research colleague.
My name is Barbara Russell. I've been married to Bill for 26 years. We have a son, Alex, who's graduating this year from high school, and we are honored and thrilled to be here celebrating with the JDRF Gala tonight.
They all have different connections, but all feel deeply about the man being honored by JDRF. Dr. Bill Russell is a pediatric endocrinologist and the director of the Division of Pediatric Endocrinology at Vanderbilt. He is also a principal investigator for TrialNet, a study focused on type 1 diabetes prevention research. Dr. Russell has seen many patients grow up and many changes since he came to Vanderbilt in 1990.
I think we saw roughly 1,200 outpatient visits total in 1990, and will be 20,000 visits this year. So it's grown a lot.
His patients and colleagues will tell you Dr. Russell is a big reason why.
Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
It's always this way of teaching us how to deal with this ourselves, empowering us. He completely just gets it, and he never talks above you. It's always a very kind, empathetic way.
He's really, really nice. I like having him as a doctor a lot.
Dr. Russell is very affirming and very respectful of everyone's contributions. It takes a lot of people to provide the care that we do, and Dr. Russell recognizes that and is very supportive of everyone's role.
Dr. Russell's wife and college sweetheart says her husband knew from the beginning he would choose a specialty that dealt with families and children.
I liked him right away. He was just quiet, thoughtful. He knew who he was early.
Not only did Dr. Russell help change the model of how diabetes patients should be cared for, with the help of JDRF, Dr. Russell helped secure a grant for Vanderbilt to become a research center for TrialNet. It was then that his drive to stop type 1 diabetes began to cement his legacy as a leader in the fight against the disease.
If those research studies are going to be successful, you have to have adequate numbers of subjects, and I think Vanderbilt has recruited more families to participate in TrialNet, more subjects than any other center. And I think a lot of that is because of Dr. Russell's leadership.
Dr. Russell will tell families that his goal is to pull out a prescription pad and write down the name of the drug that's going to prevent them from also developing type 1 diabetes.
Dr. Russell even told me one time he'd be happy to go out of business if there was a cure.
There are diseases like polio. We never found a cure for polio, right? There's not a cure yet, but nobody gets polio anymore because we found out how to prevent it. And hopefully the same thing can apply to type 1 diabetes.
A world without type 1 diabetes, that is the goal. JDRF is proud to recognize Dr. Bill Russell as its 2013 Living and Giving Honoree.
I'm tremendously proud of him. He never toots his own horn, so it's nice to have all of us doing it for him.
Well, I want to congratulate him for getting the big honor, since it's a really big thing.
I'd say thank you to the JDRF for the support, financial and organizational and emotional, that they've given to us, to the Vanderbilt program to grow. And the JDRF is an organization, but to me it's lots of families that I know. And I have been part of people's families like I feel I have been so often and so closely. I want to say thank you for letting me into your lives. I hope I've given back, but it clearly is a two-way thing. I've grown a lot. significantly better at this, way better at this than I used to be, because I've learned a lot from people.